Hi and welcome to T10 Info TV SK channel. My name is Syed. Here I am with the latest news for 16th August 2023. Saudi Foreign Minister meets with counterparts in Cairo. Saudi Arabia's Foreign Minister Prince Faisal bin Farhan met with his Egyptian, Jordan and Syrian counterparts in Cairo on Tuesday. Prince Faisal separately met with Faisal Maqdad, Sami Sukri and Ayman Safadi on the sideline of a ministerial contact group meeting on Syria. During the meeting with Sukri and Safadi, bilateral relation and joint cooperation were discussed. The latest development in Syria were discussed with Maqdad. Prince Faisal also discussed regional and international development and effort made with regard to them with his counterparts. Saudi Arabia's capital Riyadh to host Cityscape Global Exhibition in September. Riyadh is to host the Cityscape Global Exhibition, which boosts the theme The Future of Living from September 10 to 13. The event will gather home buyers, property expert, designer and real estate developers from around the world at the Riyadh International Convention and Exhibition Center. Visitors from more than 170 countries are expected to attend, including 2,000 investors. More than 350 exhibitors will showcase their offering, while over 250 speakers will share insight and experience through conference and sessions. Saudi Arabia sends message of moderation at Makkah Conference. The final day of the Makkah Conference emphasizes the need of enhanced communication, integration and strong partnership in Islamic affairs among Department of Religious Affairs, IFTA and Sheikhdom worldwide to achieve unity among Muslims. The International Conference communication with the Department of Religious Affairs, IFTA and Sheikhdoms in the world concluded in the Holy City on Monday. Held under the theme Communication and Integration, the two-day conference was attended by about 150 leading Islamic scholars, Mufti religious leader and thinker from 85 countries. Prime Minister Modi says India stand with Manipur in Independence Day speech. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said his government was making every effort to restore peace in the state of Manipur as he addressed the country on its 77th Independence Day. I want to tell the people of Manipur that the country is with you, Modi said on Tuesday. He unfurled the national flag at the historic Red Fort in Delhi. In his speech telecast live, he talked about natural disaster, the economic and India's growing population. On Manipur, the Prime Minister said that a lasting resolution could only be found through peace. In the last few weeks, Manipur witnessed a wave of violence. Several people lost their lives and our mother and sisters were dishonored, he said. 4 months of conflict in Sudan is destroying people's lives and violating their basic human rights. After 4 months of war in Sudan, UN humanitarian on Tuesday called for action to be taken to end the conflict, which is having a devastating impact on people's life, health and well-being. In a statement, UN High Commissioner for Human Rights Volker Turk warned that the disaster-senseless war in Sudan, born out of a wanton drive for power, has resulted in thousands of deaths, the destruction of families' homes, school, hospital and other essential service, massive displacement as well as sexual violence in act which may amount to war crimes. Taliban marked 2 years since return to power in Afghanistan. The Taliban said on Tuesday they are committed to serving Afghans within their framework of Sharia as they celebrated the second anniversary of their takeover of Kabul. After 2 decades of war that killed tens of thousands of Afghans on their soil, the fall of Kabul on August 15, 2021 marked the Taliban's return to power, which was followed by foreign military pulling out from the country and the collapse of the US-backed government led by Ashraf Ghani. On the arrival of the second anniversary of the conquest of Kabul, we would like to congratulate the Mujahid nation of Afghanistan and ask them to thank Almighty Allah for this great victory, the Taliban said in a statement on Tuesday, which was declared a national holiday for the occasion. Now that overall security is ensured in the country, the entire territory of the country is managed under a single leadership, Islamic system is in place and everything is explained from the angle of Sharia. The officials of the Islamic Emirates are committed to serving their people within the framework of the Islamic Sharia as long as they are alive and will work for the development and stability of the country. UN to hold emergency meeting on Azerbaijan blockade of road from Armenia to Nagorno-Karabakh. The UN Security Council scheduled an emergency meeting Wednesday in response to call from Armenia saying the mainly Armenian populated region of Nagorno-Karabakh in neighboring Azerbaijan is blockaded and 120,000 people are facing hunger and a full-fledged humanitarian catastrophe. Armenia's UN Ambassador Mahar Margaran asked for the meeting on the dire situation in Nagorno-Karabakh in a letter to the Ambassador of the US, which holds the Security Council presidency this month. The US mission to the UN said Monday the emergency open meeting will take place on Wednesday afternoon. In his letter to Ambassador Linda Thomas Greenfield, Margaran said Azerbaijan's complete blockade since July 15 of the Lanchin corridor, the only road connecting Nagorno-Karabakh to Armenia, has created a severe shortage of food, medicine and fuel. Telephone contact of Bangladesh Prime Minister with Emirati President. The President of the UAE, Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, has said that UAE is always ready to support humanitarian effort and the effort of the United Nations in various forms in this regard. According to the UAE official news agency WAM, Bangladeshi Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina Wajid contacted the Emirati President over the phone. He thanked Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan for the UAE important role in the release of the UN hostages in Yemen. Among the abducted officials was a Bangladeshi citizen. The Bangladeshi Prime Minister during the telephone call praised the action and effort of the United Arab Emirates in promoting peace and stability for the United Nations. The Abu Dhabi court awarded compensation to the female employee upon dismissal. In the United Arab Emirates, the primary labor court of Abu Dhabi awarded the company 8,400 dirhams to the women employee for her dismissal without prior notice. According to Emirates Al-Yom, the female employee requested the court to award her 72,000 dirhams as compensation for being fired against the law during the trial phase. Pakistan Parliament should reconsider President sent back 13 bill without signature. President Dr. Arif Alvi has sent back 13 bill approved by Parliament to caretaker Prime Minister Anwarul Haq Kakar without signing them. Among the bills that President Arif Alvi sent back on Tuesday is a Code of Criminal Procedure Amendment Bill. This bill deals with giving the police the power to arrest without a warrant. He has also sent back the bill for the protection of journalists and media professionals. Arif Alvi also sent back the National Skill University Amendment Bill, Import-Export Amendment Bill. He also sent back the Higher Education Commission Amendment Bill. The President also sent back the Pakistan Institute of Management Science and Technology Bill and the Newspaper and News Agency and Book Registration Bill. Pakistan Election Commission issued guidelines to the caretaker government for the general election. The Election Commission has issued instruction to the central and provisional caretaker government through a notification asking them not to make any appointments and transfers to assist the Commission in conducting the election. According to the notification issued by the Election Commission on Tuesday, the Election Commission has ordered the termination of the employment of heads of institutions recruited on political ground and directed to refer their cases to the Commission. The Election Commission has asked all kind of recruitment in the federal, provisional and local bodies and said that caretaker government should not announce any development schemes other than the ongoing development projects. Indian State Telangana Chief Minister Chandrasekhar Rao says distribution of 2 BHK houses in Greater Hyderabad limit to start from August 15. The Telangana state government has decided to start the distribution of 2-bedroom housing unit constructed for poor families from August 15 coinciding with the Independence Day. Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao said the distribution of close to 1 lakh 2-bedroom houses in the Greater Hyderabad limit whose construction was completed in all respect would start from August 15. The state government embarked upon the construction of these houses with a view to provide dignified living to the poor families, as a single room unit distributed by the previous government were too congested for a family to live. Mr. Khage skipped Prime Minister at for address. Congress deems it as a cross-election speech with point-by-point rebuttal. Even as the leader of the opposition in the Rajya Sabha and Congress President Mallikarjuna Kharge skipped Prime Minister Narendra Modi address to the nation from the Red Fort, triggering a controversy, the Congress hit back with a statement that described Mr. Modi's speech as a cross-election speech. Mr. Khage contested the Prime Minister's assertion that Modi would hoist the tricolor again from the Red Fort next year and stated that the Modi would sow from his residence. Prime Minister Modi announces new scheme to help urban poor build houses. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on August 15 announced a new scheme to help urban poor build houses in cities. Under this program, they would receive relief in interest rates and loans taken from banks to construct their houses. Addressing the nation from the ramparts of the Red Fort on the occasion of the 77th Independence Day, Mr. Modi said that weaker section who live in cities face a lot of problems. Massive explosion at a gas station in Russia, Dagestan kills 35 and injures scores more. A massive explosion at a gas station in Russia's southern Republic of Dagestan killed 35 people and injured score more, Russian officials said on August 15. Russia's health ministry said 115 people were injured in the blast and the subsequent fire and 35 of them died, including 3 children. Pakistani scholars diplomat commend Saudi Arabia for global dialogue on Muslim unity, Islam's understanding. Pakistani religious scholar and diplomat on Tuesday commended Saudi Arabia's effort for a global dialogue in Makkah and collaboration among Islamic scholars and leaders from different nations to effectively convey the authentic message of Islam and foster strong connection among the Muslim world. The kingdom hosted a 2-day international conference theme as communication and integration in Makkah on August 13 to 14 along with global religious entities. The event was attended by 150 prominent scholars, thinkers, head of Islamic Association and academic from 85 nations. The conference organized by the Saudi Ministry of Islamic Affairs, Dawah and Guidance features 7 seasons where participants presented research on diverse topics. China and India agree to maintain peace, tranquility on the ground in border areas. China and India agreed to maintain peace and tranquility on the ground in the border area, China Defense Ministry said in a joint statement on the 19th round of China-India Corps Commander level meeting on Tuesday. Both sides had a positive, constructive and in-depth discussion on the resolution of the remaining issue along with lack line of actual control in the western sector, the ministry said. That's all in today's headlines. Keep watching T10 Info TV SK channel by subscribing and do hit the bell icon to receive notification and more updates.